Hello everybody. It's been a little while and I've probably made puttanesca before, but this is like post our 6-week shopping spree, so I actually have all the ingredients I wanted except for fresh basil, so I'm using some dry basil. But we've got 2 pounds of shrimp, an entire bulb of garlic, of course. This is to finish off its parsley. We've got some red pepper flakes, some capers, some tomato, some shredded Parmesan, real Parmesan I might add, anchovies, some of the Sicilian black olives, the dry olives, the basil, some lemon peel that's going to go into the shrimp with, and this is white wine. And this is a can of tomato paste that we're going to use to extend the sauce, because this is all the tomatoes that we have. But it's good. And we're using extra virgin olive oil, first cold pressed as usual. And we've got 2 pans going here because the puttanesca is going to go in the big pan, and the shrimp, which is going to get some lemon put on it and just mixed around. The shrimp is going to go in the smaller pan, and we're going to add that white wine to it. And so this is the pasta that I made earlier today. It's way more pasta than we need, but I guess I am going to cook it all anyway because we've got more shrimp than we need. There's only 3 of us eating this meal, but I'm sure somebody will eat it. I have been heating up the iron skillets here, and of course the first thing that goes in is the garlic. An entire bulb of garlic. Yep, that's what we use, an entire bulb of garlic. And let me get a spoon out. Okay. My little baby Rowan, are you watching? Auntie Sharon loves you. My other babies, I love you all too, just so you don't feel watered. So I put in the anchovies. Those of you that don't like anchovies, I'm sure you've eaten them and stuff. They're in a lot of things. And if you like, I don't know, like Thai fish sauce, anything that uses fish sauce, that is anchovies. So we put that in. We can make this nice and hot. So we've got a lot of red pepper flakes that we're putting in, nut flake seeds. So that's going in. And for those of you that watched my onion soup last night, that was not French onion soup. That was Italian onion soup.
Right, that was actually not a movie. It was just still pictures.
Oh, well. Still, it was Italian soup, not, those are going over there. And for those, we can put that really low. So I'm going to put, well, I don't want to, but I will. Next, I'm going to put in the tomatoes. These are cut up tomatoes. You know, winter tomatoes, they kind of like, they're not great, frankly. I don't usually buy tomatoes in the winter. We just use our tomatoes from our garden. I can't believe I said tomatoes. It's tomatoes. That's how we pronounce it here, tomatoes. We've been like just sauteing the tomatoes and the olives, and now we're going to put in the capers, and the garlic's in there too, and the anchovies. Now that is absolutely gorgeous. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add some paste, and we are going to put some water in there to thicken it up. Is there any water in there? Oh, there actually is. Not enough though. So that's gonna thicken up. The paste helps to thicken that. And, you know, like I said, the reason why I had all of these ingredients tonight is because we just went and did our 6-week shopping. We have gotten used to a 6-week routine where we go and shop, get 6 weeks worth of supplies, and that is it. We live with what we have. I cook with what we bought, and we don't go shopping again for 6 more weeks. But the truth is, I think we could go 8 weeks. We get so much food.
And we might keep this going after the pandemic too.
No, there's no might. We're gonna keep this going after the pandemic. I think we all have to look at, you know, what we're grateful for, because this pandemic has taught me a lot of things, and I'm sure it's taught you all a lot of things. This water is boiling now. I'm just hesitant to put in the pasta because they are on their way. They are coming up from Keene, and they should be arriving in maybe 5 minutes. But it's fresh pasta, and it's just been refrigerated. That's all I did. I didn't freeze it. So I made it today. So I don't want to put it in yet because it's going to cook really, really fast.
Fresh pasta.
Tomorrow.
And you're cooking the puttanesca.
Here is the Putanesca sauce. And so we're going to cook the shrimp separate. So these are cleaned and deveined. I can't be bothered with getting my fingers dirty. I don't like to get my fingers dirty. I never order lobster out. I'll eat it at home and I'll make a mess. We just put paper all over the table and eat it, but I don't like getting my fingers dirty when I'm eating. Okay, so this is, we're gonna put it on off. We've got the Putanesca sauce complete, because we're gonna cook the shrimp separately. Now, you can do this any way you want. There's no rules. It's like, do whatever you want. That's all. Just do it the way you want, how you want, when you want. Peasant cooking, that's all I do is peasant cooking. I'm not a chef. I don't pretend to be a chef. I'm just a cook. I just like to cook. So this has just a little bit of olive oil. I mean, just the bottom. It's like not even a wipe. But what it's there for, it's heating up. It's gonna get really hot. And then we're gonna put the wine in, and we're gonna put the shrimp in there, and then we're gonna throw it all in here. And then this is going now. We can put our pasta in. This is a lot of pasta, but it'll get used up.
I'm sure it will.
David's gonna have some with butter, because he doesn't eat this. So, everybody's had their vaccines, except me. I can't even cook all this. There is so much of it. I'm not gonna put any more in.
No, just freeze the rest.
Yeah, that's a good portion for 2 of us anyway. Whoops. There you go.
That'll be another night.
Okay, so some of this stuck together, which sucks, but that's all right. There you go. Look at that. Nice, fresh pasta.
Go.
We're gonna freeze the rest of this pasta. It's dry enough that we can put it in the freezer now. It won't stick together. And it's gonna be a delicious meal of something else for me and Ingrid one night, because I made a lot of it. There you go. Okay? We're gonna take our white wine, so we're gonna lower this now. Put that in. This is lemon shrimp. It's fresh shrimp. I don't use cooked shrimp. I never use cooked shrimp. Well, I wouldn't say never, but almost never. I'll use it if I have to use it. Okay, so I hope everybody's doing well out there. I know it's been a while, but this is what happens. Hi, ugly ones. Look who's here.
Hello.
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 All right, so here is the Putanesca sauce. Here is the shrimp. As soon as those turn red, they are done. Do not ruin the shrimp. And so we put like, we got 2 pounds of shrimp here, so we're using 2 pounds of wine. If, you know, it's like 1 cup of wine per, like, whatever you're doing. And the reason for that is because that's gonna get put in here, and then this is gonna cook down a little bit, and it's gonna get thick, and that wine is gonna give it a fabulous flavor. And then here's your pasta, the fresh pasta that I made earlier today. This is Nancy's favorite, and that's why we're making it. There you go. And so, that's about done. I'm gonna remove those shrimp, and I will put them, back in a bowl. And then the juice is gonna go in the sauce. And, then that's gonna cook, and we'll get back at to you. Put the wine in there, and then we're putting that back. All right, so there's the fresh pasta.
Oh.
And there's the Putanesca. And we're gonna put these right on top. Look at that, yum.
Yum.
Lots of shrimp there. Putanesca, your dream of Putanesca. Everybody's vaccinated. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But me. But I'm going Tuesday to adult daycare.
And they're
'cause I'm
probably,
old.
they just might not let you
Ching,
back
ching.
out of the building once you go in.
Oh, Bar Hill Gin, the best.
Absolutely.